just working on something here. I was writing a few letters there, so just give me a second. The letters are going flying now. Just bear with me. Just changing my top. A bit fresher. Sorry about that. Just a bit fresher. That's what it is. So sorry, it was a few minutes late. Just wanted to write a few emails before. Well, not emails. What they call them. What was the last word? Flattery, wasn't it? Flattery. Yes, flattery. Yeah. So we're on the last two constituencies. We're one here now. So we're still going. We're 19 hours into this. We'll try and get to them before the 20th hour of the dail, at least, you know. Change your top now. I was about to change that as well. Bring it around. The waist is now on. Mr. Tory. Need to get my phone. So let's keep going. But yeah, do chat away. I look up now and again. I want to just get this done before 12. Because we do only have one more dail constituency. This is one. We have 4 basically to write. That's all we have left. I'm going to the wrong thing now. Basically 4 left of the dail. So nearly 155 TDs went to. So basically we're on the 140 something now. So basically we are there. Actually no, it's probably 150 something now. Yeah, because 4. Yeah, so yeah, whatever. I'm bad at maths. Hello, Aaron. You got my email. I said it to you a few times now. No, not my. You got what? I sent you my email address. You know. It should be working. I don't know why it wouldn't be working. Like it definitely does work, and I just try it there, and try the just keep it, just copy and paste it into the search yoke for the email. On September. Yeah, I hope everybody is keeping well. And sorry that it is down to the wire trying to get this done before day 10, because we're encoding on day 9. So let's try and get it done. There's only 4 left to do. So let's try and get that done, and then we can move on to the channel. We still do have a template of a letter for the channel. We're moving that quickly. The moderators can't even keep up with us. So that's how quickly we are moving. They didn't actually think we'd be this far. They underestimated our will. Because they are actually surprised. 100 and something letters done within 19 hours. And again, especially there's a lot of words in this, the white. And I'm writing, my writing is a bit off, not gonna lie, in these letters now. Because my hand's so sore, it's kind of sideways a bit. But yeah, it's still readable. They still can read it. But it might just be a bit off compared to the other ones. Actually, we do have the right to one of the TDs, yeah, because she was signed, and the one in Claire, she was signed, so we do have the right to her. We have to wait and see who will be her replacement. But technically, for the moment we have, and it will be finishing. Can you send me your email? It's not working for me. It definitely is working. Like, it definitely is out. It definitely is. It's adrianlooking43@gmail.com. I sent it to you a few times. Just copy and paste it into not into Google now. I hope you're not putting it into Google, but put it into the Gmail yoke. Gmail search yoke. This is the find the Gmail. I can't know it. If that's, I don't know if you're probably not putting it into Google, but just in case one person did do that before by mistake. Sorry, Roswell was. Like about. It doesn't help that my shoulder is literally having a fit. So who else do we have here? 3 people here. So make sure to say hello. Don't be here and just looking. Nice of us. make sure to say hello and how have you, and say how's your day and all that. All the rest, all the good stuff. Or the members. Again, my writing is a bit off in these ones because I wrote so much. My hand is literally not as good of writing as I was because I've been writing so much over the last 9 days. Okay, we're nearly 20 hours into this, nearly a whole day writing. If you take into account, so that's a lot of writing for 9 days. If you think about that, and only more, and there's more to come. And that's the worst of it. This is not the end. This is only the beginning. But it's a good chunk of it done. So we basically can call it the set. Yeah. What about the email? And just I need to get that figured out. But yeah, I was out today on 30 times. Yeah. Just need to get that figured out. But yeah, tell me, well, what are you doing? How are you getting the email in? Because it definitely is working. Because I got I got a few emails today from other people, so it is definitely working. It's easy enough to find mine. Definitely is working. It should not be not working. But yeah, I was out in 30 times because that's gonna bug me now if we can't get it sent. Our game sent something. Bear with me. Thank you for your time. Kind regards. So who's the person here at the moment? There's the second person here. So that's that constituency, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. Yeah, that's that constituency done. Last constituency. Lockwood Westmead done. One the last constituency, which is Clare. We only have to write the 3 of them because the other one was signed. Look at Aaron Gaiman's comments now. Just bear with me. Another thing of the boy. So yeah. There you go. Yeah. So now we get on to Clare. So yeah, I need to get that sorted out. So, I need to put a cable tie and all that. So I need to get Lockwood, not cable tie. What they call it? Look, Lockwood Westmead, Longford West Mead. What's that comment there? Sorry. Power. Okay. Should I probably just take them out and leave them there, I think. To leave that from there. But yeah, so are you finding it difficult? Yeah, I think I've seen a few photos about your cleanup from Ashburton on Facebook. But yeah, I'm more worried about this email, Aaron, to be totally honest with you, and getting this sorted because it should be easy to find. Whoever else to see it, we check and see is my email working because it should be working because I got 3 today. I got 3 from other people today. So it should be definitely working because it wouldn't be working if it didn't come through. But yeah, so yeah, for me, yeah. So one of them was signed, Michael McNamara. I put a letter to him. Yes. So we'll start from Clare, the last constituency. Dear Mr. Carlson. Calendar. September. Yeah, so yeah, they have a space for this. Can you send me your email and send it your email? Yeah, I've already. It's already. It's 843. Like I don't understand. Like I have said it many times. Like is it that you can't get it in or it's not popping up? I just need to know. I'm very confused. No, actually, I'm very confused because I've said it a good lot of times. Like just copy and paste it. Yeah, I have said it to you in the comments. Just copy and paste it in. And it should pop up straight away. It might be maybe misspelled one bit, but I'm sure you. I'm sure you know. A Gmail email. No, sorry, I'm a bit confused where I'm at. Hello, Boomers. Bear with me, everyone. Aware of what is. That one there. Hope you're keeping well, Boomer. I'll be able to talk after because we only have 3 left. 3 left, lads. Kevin Legend, thank you, Aaron. But yeah, but it should work. Definitely should work. But yeah, we have to try and see now. We have to try and get that sorted today because it can't go on any longer. It's taking up a good bit of time. And everything. To like about Kevin. It'd probably be easier if you have a Facebook account. It'd be easier because I have Facebook and I can text you there. Maybe that I don't think I've asked you about that. It probably would have been easier if you do, or Twitter account either. Have them get into your emails. Do you want me to look? Do you want me to look into my emails? Is that what? Can I get into your emails? Well, I don't know what you mean. Like, can I? You want me to check now? Is that what you're asking? No, because nothing has popped up. It would pop up straight away here. Maybe it might take a minute, so just give it a minute. If you have sent it, probably pop them down in a second. I've lost where I am. It would be. But yeah, do you have Facebook or? Because maybe that would be easier, Facebook or Twitter. It would be easy. I can't remember. I probably asked you before. My brain's fried. Not gonna lie to you. From this, yes, response from. Oh, Jesus! The members. My writing has got bad now. Members. Should have put on relaxing music. I meant to do that too. But I was too busy writing before I started too. It's been a huge effort trying to get all this done. It's astronomical, to be totally honest. What about? I think I made a mistake. Different parts of this country. A good few years, I know. But yeah, so you sent the email. Is that what you're saying now? And you said before, I'll check now when I finish this letter. But you said it, I'm assuming. So I want to get this kind of sorted, because if it's not working, I need to fix that pronto. If my email's not working. Or if it's not popping up, we need to see about that. 4 years. Good man. But do you have Facebook or Twitter? Just do you know what? Do you have it? Because it'll probably be easy if you can't. I don't know if you probably sent the email there. I check now in a second. Just get this letter one out of the way. What time are we at? We're near 10 o'clock. Let me see. Thank you for your time, kind regards. In my hand, you can literally tell that my writing this not. It's a bit off now. Working with the good. So you have set the email and I check now. I have stopped the time before, so we're nearly 2 hours away. So we're going on to the 20th hour now. Back at it again. We're nearly done, Bedman. 2 more left. 2 more TDs left. We're running a huge effort earlier on. So you set the email. Is that what you're saying now? Let's see here. Because we need to get this sorted. No, I don't see it here. Let me see. Maybe it's my social. No, that's not a no. Promotions, maybe? No. No, that's not it. Let me see. Let me see. Spam. It could be my spam. No, not my spam. All mail. Let's see. What time was it? What time is it? 9. No, there was. No, it's not you. No, there's somebody from Jim O'Walk sent me an email. I don't know who Jim O'Walk is, but he's sending me an email. Yeah, that's Howley you, Alan. You Howley Jim O'Walk, are you? Yeah, because there's an email there from 15 minutes ago from Jim O'Walk. Doesn't look. I don't know what it means. Might have sent it the wrong email. Don't know. It probably was some kind of a blue think about. Yeah, but is that you, Jim O'Walk email? Is that you? I just need to know because I don't know. I don't know. It's an attachment, some kind of an attachment. I don't want to click on it yet, but is that you? Just because that's the only email that's here at the moment. For me, that was 10 minutes ago. About 10 minutes ago. Just need to know. Because I need to get back to writing. Because that's the only one that's here. How did that should be sending the attachment? Let me see. Refresh. No. Did you send the? Because I'm looking here, Aaron. You hardly have a Jim O'Walk account, do you? That's what I'm looking at here, Jim O'Walk. I keep refreshing just to see. Might pop up. Just write the name of the post I'm writing to, just so I know where I'm starting. Dear Mr. Cody. Yeah, lovely. Ooh, pen's gone. But yeah, so that I'm assuming I take it that is your account, must be. Because I don't know why a Jim O'Walk would be getting in touch with me. I'm trying to think, is anybody that I know called Jim O'Walk? Because I don't want to click on it because in case it's God knows what. Some kind of a link to a drive or something like that. What's this? Don't know what that is, but I know. That's how do you hardly send me things on drive, are you? Oh, I know what it is now, yes. I know what it is now, yes, sorry. Yes, Jim O'Walk, yeah, I know who. So he's with the Cavan Civil Defence. Okay, so it's the Civil Defence. I should have clicked on it. So yes, the Civil Defence, they're doing some things in school. Okay, so that's not you then, right? I don't see your email if you did send it. So that's Jim. I couldn't have told you that he's in the Civil Defence, to be totally honest, but apparently he is Cavan Civil Defence. So there you go. You learn something new every day. Where am I going to write this thing? But there we are. Ooh, what have I done? I deleted it, but anyway, it doesn't matter. Click to the side. Can't send you your email. But what's the issue, Alan? That's what I'm trying to find out. Okay, I have to stop again just to see. Like what's the like? Is it that you can't? It doesn't pop up. Like it didn't pop up any of the email addresses you came up. But yeah, I showed my email. I show you the email. I've deleted that now. I deleted that one by mistake. But anyway, hey ho, what can you do? Like is it when you go to your Gmail? I'm sure you're using Gmail. You're not using Fox something or Outlook or something like that. You're not using that. I'm sure you're not. Like you go to compare. You can see here comparison. See this here. So you click this and you put in. You see two. You see the two. I don't know if you can see that well. But you see the two here. You put two. And you can put my address in there. Then you send me your email. Yeah, it's eireann43 and I'm just showing you. It's even there. This is eireann43@gmail.com. There it is. You just like copy it literally. I put it in the chat. That's my phone. My phone's in my hand. That'll be useful. My phone's looking for my phone that's in my hand. I think great. But yeah, this is kind of holding me up a bit. So yeah, just copy this. Yeah, so Gmail. Just copy this and put it there. I'll show you. So basically, if you go, I'll just show you again. Ooh, I've X'd out of it. That's great. So sorry about that. I just have to take a second just to show. So yeah, you see when you go to your homepage, your Gmail, it should be there. So comparison. It should pop up your Gmail account, and then you put in you copy and paste the Gmail and the chat there. You copy and paste it, and you put it in here. And you can add a subject. You can put whatever you need underneath it. Is that okay? So yeah, that's that's what you do. If you're confused, you might be confused with or you can if you want to look it up. If you want to look up my email, you can see here. You can put in search. And you can put my email. I even put it in now, and it should pop up. It should pop up now. Let's see. 43, 40. I put 44, 43 at Gmail. Ooh, what's this? I've messed up here. Sorry. Gmail. The email came up now. That's great. That's 100%. That's great. We have it done because I need to get back to this. So yeah, just send me an email there. Please do send it. Don't leave it to tomorrow. I'm going to send it now because I can't really spend much more time on this. Well, sorry, can't confuse my Mr. Cowan. Damn it! I accidentally yoke too when I was in the heel of the hut there. We need to find the paragraph now again. When are you 30 hours? Any mods here, Harley? If any mods are here, if they could come and help out, maybe if they have the chance. I know they probably are busy. But I pay extra for it to be here. If any of them are here, I don't know if any are here. But again, it is Saturday night, and I don't want to be disturbing on the Saturday night. But if you are here and you just happen to pop in any of the mods, please let me know. Because I do need extra help here. Need our handling deck. Excuse me, sorry, hiccups. I look after the last letter. I just have one more letter to write after this, because the other TD, the last TD we were supposed to write to, was signed. So there probably will be a by-election or some kind of yoke. Harley Dutchy still remains as a TD because again it's a long time since December, so I'm sure there'll be a by-election period then and now. So we have to keep an eye on that. We have to few that now. No one might look at TD we will sign when we're writing up letters for them. Isn't that right? But yeah. So how is everything in chat? Sorry, I know I'm panicking a bit today. Just want to get this done. Because we do have other things to get on with. So yeah, probably be about 40 something hours and we went to the Shannon. Like we're going to add it on from now, so it's 20 hours waiting, so it probably will be 40 hours to wait 50 something to the Shannon. No, please send it now, Anne, if you don't mind. Please send it because we was supposed to be sent today, but please send it now if you don't mind. So so I can see you can walk because it really can't go on a cat. I need to know if it's walking or not. If you don't mind, just like even just say hi in the email. It doesn't have to be a long email. Just so I have your email and then we can message each other then. How about that? So yeah, just please send send something. I don't really mind what you send at the moment, but please just send something to it. So because it can't be really left to tomorrow. Okay, I don't know what happened there. Sorry, I got into it. Don't know what happened. Sorry, everything messed up there for a second. I don't know why. Might have been some. Don't know. We keep an eye on it. But yeah, any mods, please let themselves be known. It is desperately needed right now. For the last bit. Sorry about that, everyone. I don't know what happened. I actually don't know what happened. The screen just went blank for a good 2 seconds though. And especially when they're doing this now, waiting to see it probably happen again, and it could be a hacking situation. I have to check that out now. Looks like we're okay now. Doesn't look like anything's happened. Might have just been connection, because usually it just disconnects, but the whole screen literally went blank. Like quite literally, like everything just swapped at itself, I suppose. Can everybody still hear me? Just 10 by 10, please. Use a pen, yeah. So yeah, you have the email, and please send something. Please just even say hello in the email. Even just send me an email. We're not just so I know what's your email and then I can message you. If you don't mind. Just that I don't want to leave into tomorrow. It's better that I can get it now and get this sorted. Because we are quite busy at the moment with other things. We have to do the letters for the Shannon. We have to start the template for the letters for the Shannon tomorrow. So that's going to take a few hours to know what we're going to put down on it. So it's going to take us a while to do that. And I won't have the time tomorrow. You don't have to look really the emails. That's a bit longer. I don't know why it's a bit longer than others. Thank you for your time. Kind regards. No, please send it now, if you don't mind. I hate to be asking, but please send it now, just to get it done with, I suppose. But Monday, please. Why do you send it now? Like, it doesn't have to be long. Don't think you have to write a big paragraph. But just that I have the email because I just want to have it. I just want to get it sent. So I have your email, so I can send it to you. So please, if you don't mind it, they literally only take 1 second to put in my email, and just even say hi in email. So Michael McNamara, so this is the last one because the other woman has resigned her seat in dail. McNamara. The last one, everyone. The last one. Of the dail. Compare whenever the by-election happens, because obviously there has to be a by-election. I highly doubt she still remain a TD if she resigned. Well, how are you? We're currently on 20 hours now, so we're just over the 20-hour mark. But let's try and get this done before. So full attention just for the moment, everyone. Bear with me. Then after that, I can chat for a while. So how many hours? We were 20 minutes live. No, please, if you can send it now on it, that's okay. Please, just send it now if you don't mind. It doesn't have to be anything on it. I don't know. Just so I have it, if that makes any sense at all. Because we are quite busy at the moment. We'll be writing letters and getting letters ready for Monday. So it's better just to get it now so I can chat to you tonight. Uh, I know that I don't want to be sound like I'm, I don't want to sound like one they won't do, but I just want to kind of have the email. Does that make any sense? Uh, Kevin, they quite literally take a minute. They quite literally take a minute down. It's not. It doesn't have to be 100 lines or anything like that. Sorry, I'm confused. I lost myself. All about, yeah. Uh, Everything is to, like, we think. Well, I don't know what you mean when I'm off. Uh, I don't know what you mean now. But yeah, I hope you understand where I'm coming from. Just what they kind of have it, because you probably won't be able to find it in one day. So you know, response. Well, do you have Twitter or Facebook? Just answer me that question. Do you have Twitter or Facebook? When off my mobile phone. Okay, I don't understand, but okay. Do you have Twitter or Facebook? Because maybe that might be easier. If you find it difficult to send an email, you just have to say. Um, just answer me that one now. Because I don't. I probably asked you before and I probably forgot. Um, where am I here? Sorry, the office. I walked this from. Walk with me 1 second, sorry. So that's the last letter to dail, eireann. 154. The reason why, because one of the TDs was signed. Fiona and Modi. So Michael McNamara. So we are finished dail, eireann for the moment. 2 hours and 7 minutes. 30 hours and 7 minutes. 7 minutes. 30 hours and 7 minutes. We're finally finished. Dail, eireann is finished. Fiona and Murphy, she was signed. So yeah, sorry Tony, I seen you has questions. You were chatting to a friend today from Matlow, and he said there was yeah, I didn't know this 4,000. I just kind of said a random number, but yeah, I didn't know that at all. It's just 9. So that's so yeah. What do you think, Tony? All the TDs written to. I just seen your thing from 11. No, I'm speaking. I'm sure you can hear me. It's not on mute. I definitely don't have it on mute. I had it mute there for a few minutes just so I could focus on the last one. Oh my god, the amount of comments here. Look her up if you're the Claire TD. I don't know. It depends on what's your preference, Tony. But there's Michael McNamara. So good letter work to him too. Spell it. Oh, I meant to have to staple this. Yeah. So yeah, Shannon. Kind of stapled it last way. It's not gonna lie to you. There we go. But yeah, I have to figure out it's the by-election, when it's the by-election. But that's Claire for the moment. 154 TDs are up to. I have to make a video later on about it. Claire, that's all update people on what we're doing. So that's done. 20 hours in. Hello, the way Casper. You just have to come into the good moment. We're finished. The TDs. Yes. Well, for the moment, we're going on to the Shannon soon. We're just working out the template to write to the Shannon. 59 members of the Shannon. Of Shannon Eireann. We don't know at the moment, just to say to particularly to you just after coming in. There's one TD she's resigned later the other day. So technically she still remember the Oireachtas, but probably not until September, if that makes any sense. I know probably people will be asking for that. So we're finished. So we'll change the title of the stream. We're going to relax for a while today, because I think it's well resolved. 20 hours writing. Took us 9 days to get all this done. 9 days. And Shannon's still left to go, but we're doing well. And we still have to go back and write my address and the date of Calvin Day. Obviously we won't know yet until the fat lady sings. But yeah. Just wait up in the corner just to say that. So finished. What time did we finish? We finished around finished at 10:05 PM on the night of the 5th of the 3rd. Tap again, we try. Yeah, dude, just refresh, it'll be fine. Because it does happen to be sometimes, even when I'm watching like 2032. Finished writing to 154 TDs in dail eireann took nine days, 20 hours, and was it it was 7 minutes, and 7 minutes. Great success. But yeah, we still have to put our name, and I still have to put them into envelopes to get them ready. So yeah, that's some quite achievement. Not gonna lie, for one man. 7 man for one man. But yeah, that's that. Again, I don't know about her. Fiona and Murphy. I don't know what's the story with her yet. Like, technically she's still a TD, but probably by that time when we're sending the letter, she probably won't be. And there'll be a by-election, probably, most likely. Can people, let's look it up just so we know. Yeah, that was the day ago she resigned. But is there going to be a by-election? I don't understand that. But yeah, that's good. The dail. So yeah, 20 hours and 7 minutes. Very good, very good. So dail eireann is finished for the moment. Obviously, I write my address in later on them, and then I obviously don't know the date, so I have to wait 2 days of tempo. And then I put them into envelopes and put a snap on them and all that. So that still has to be done. So that's part 2 of writing to TDs. 20 hours will cost 9 days. Isn't it good? I don't know. Have you been keeping track? I don't know. Some people probably like, what the fuck are you on? But yeah. But I suppose some people probably know because a lot of people have talked about it. Like, what the fuck is this man doing? And he's paying stamps. He's paying 200 stamps. His cameraman's buying 200 stamps. On Puss is which. It's on Puss lucky day. It quite literally is because he's buying 200 stamps to post to these fucking members of the Optus that are loaded with money. Oh, I missed the fucking staple. It's not great. I'm a great plus. Oh, Jesus Christ. Lovely. Lovely. I'm just making note about the TD we're signing. One Sinn Féin TD. Sinn Féin, so we signed yesterday. Sinn Féin TD was signed from Sinn Féin in the Clare dail eireann constituency on the 5th, actually I would say the 4th of the 3rd, 2022. Coda. Amazing thing just happened. We've finished the dail. We're going on to the Shannon, possibly tomorrow. So yeah, we're sucking diesel. So basically, dail eireann compared to 154 TDs written to. Isn't it great? Over 9 days, 20 hours and 7 minutes. Get the kettle on, indeed. We'll probably have a cup of tea now to celebrate. We have to celebrate that now. Whatever, but anything else to celebrate. Brass monkey tonight. It was cold last night. No, believe me, it was cold. I felt it cold last night. It probably isn't. I haven't been out. I was more busy writing. So in that session, we were having a session, lads. It took me 2 hours there to write the last few. So yeah, but anybody know about Fiona Murphy? Was that Fiona Murphy? Fyland, and the one that was signed in Clare, in other words. So, anybody know when's the by-election? Is there going to be a by-election? What's the story of Ballymurray? What would I like to know? Is what this is step 1. I'll probably get the tea. Actually, I don't know. I see if we can get the kettle. I see. But it probably takes me a few minutes now. But we're only going to have one, I know. I have the kettle now. Ooh. It's a mess here now, just a sec. Yeah. To go and get a cup and all that. That'd be the wrong way too. I have to change the title. Any mods? Might need to put a bit more water into Jesus. Everything's mess. Yeah. It's all a bit of a mess. No, wait for a few minutes and I give it a second or two. I have to change the title and don't forget that I have one tea bag. I'm only having one cup. I'm not going to have many. Yeah, just wait a few minutes. I have to take a yolk. I have to get more water for it to get a cup. Bit unorganized because I didn't think I actually be finished this quickly to make tea. So I didn't have it organized and I was too busy writing earlier on to sort things out. What time is it now? And it's currently just 10:15 now. I never bought more than one. Yes, that's what I mean. We're buying them for all the members of the Rock, isn't that right? So Calvin people, you know, you can't say we're mean anymore. Because I don't think many people would buy that many stamps and give it to them post and especially to write to TDs. And not many, let's be honest, Tony. Probably not likely half of them wouldn't. Probably out of that 154 we wrote to, probably only about 10 or 20 will respond. Most likely. So that's the upsetting bit. We spent 20 hours and not likely many of them will respond. But should look at that's life, you know. Yeah. So we can finally add to the list Claire. So again, anybody know about the TD in Claire? Just know is the yeah, but it's a lot of money, like it's over 200 euro. And then we spent it on pens, we bought notebooks. So but speaking of the devil and the devil should appear, my mother was in town. The one that we were looking for. I actually went out and spent €5, €10 on these two books to tear them out. And we got this. Which we spent another nearly €5 on. So I'm out huge amount already on my sources. So yeah, I had to change the title of the stream. But yeah, huge, like, honest to God, fucking, I have to put an expense claim in. Wouldn't it be great if I put an expense claim in? But yeah, we can have a cup of tea now in a second. Just give me 2 seconds. I'll show you the stack of letters because it's a good lot of letters. My God, I looked at it there. Bear with me, I'm trying to change the thing. Yeah, but I didn't have to buy them, that's the thing, because I have this now. So yeah, I have it for Shannon. But yeah, it's a lot of money, wasting money. And I bought pens, and I bought a new pen because my other pen ran out. I had to buy things. You know, it's a lot of money now. And that alone was a lot of money. Then buy things. I forget how to fucking change titles now. Am I that dumb? I mean, dumb. I called him as Adam dumb. Tom Megama and Shuddy. Hello, Angry Cake. Cake is it Angry Cake? Hello. How you doing? Bear with me. Having a fish. As we usually do on this channel. T-Day, good. I have to just change the title. Then I go with it and see what we can do then. Talk to you, Angry Cake Law. Yeah, like you must be new to the channel. Never seen your name before here. Hope you're keeping well on this Saturday. I was going to say, I don't know what I was going to say. Shop. It's ready for a shop. Jesus Christ. Having so I. Where is the light? So I'm having a fit at the moment. Yeah, there it is. So it was long time since I had to change the title midstream. FI finished. 154 TDs in dail, eireann. Woohoo! Woohoo! Hey, waha. Hello, OJ. How are you doing? Quick cut today. Where do you? Well, I can't say much, but I'm entitled to kind of be whoever they want to be. I suppose that's the thing. Where's Claire? I haven't seen Claire in a good long time. I say she's probably busy, Tony. She's a vet, so I say she's probably busy. But yeah, it's good to see everybody out here. I actually couldn't tell you anyway, if we don't answer. Couldn't tell you, but if I was taking the guess, I'd probably say you were a man, possibly, maybe. That's just taking a guess, because the majority of people watching my channel, I think it's 96%, and then the other 4 was women. Most likely, that's what the possibility, out of that possibility, 96, you only have 4% chance of being a woman, possibly. Maybe that's wrong statistics. Stop the couch, there's no idea. I had to get more water and things there. Did I go outside? I was out Tidy Towns. I was busy on Tidy Towns earlier on. I was out for a good long time today. I was out very early this morning, actually, doing things. It was good weather, so that's why I made it. What is that, Adrian? What's this? It's Chaff filling up. Oh, yeah, everybody's coming out. What's what and what who? What's what and what's with who, bit what? No one, Miguel, nice to meet you. Oh, good, sorry. Yeah, nice to meet you too. Hope you're keeping well. Yeah, so that's you're in the 4%, so yeah. Good to see you. Thank you for being here. Especially because I'm assuming that you haven't been here before. I think you said that actually. Probably forgetting. But yeah, a lot of things going on at the moment. So yeah, forgetting. But yeah, what was that bit? Why is that, Adrian? What bit from Be Pacific? Be the Pacific. You're going to be an ocean. We're going to be an ocean, Pacific. We're going to be an ocean. We're going to be an ocean. That's a cup. Will that walk? See, I say it could, yeah. Instead of it's a bit big, probably. Yeah, it doesn't matter. I say it doesn't matter. I have to get more water on it. Yeah, I say it doesn't matter. Back in. Yeah, so I only have one cup of tea because I'm not going to one of them. I have a lot to do with it. Right, so we have some milk out of the tea glass. No, I forgot to bring down that glass, but look, hey ho, what's happening now? Hello, Stephen, sorry. Oh no, everybody's allowed. It keeps blocking my comment. What my comment? I hope it's not bad because there's only a few comments that's blocked. Having to, getting me yoke water and tea bags and fucking everything else. But yeah, I just wait for another few minutes. Oh, my poor hand. But yeah, 154. Actually, yeah, I meant to show you that. I'll show you. So just a reminder, the only constituency that's left out here is Cathmon, which is 5 TDs. So obviously there's 160 in the Dáil, in the lower houses, the Oireachtas. You're from Albania. Okay, good to see you. From that, I'm assuming Albania or Azerbaijan, is it? But yeah, there's all the letters. 154. The reason why it would be 155, but we don't know what's the story with the TD that was signed yesterday. Is she going to still remain there until whenever? If it's before September or something like that, then obviously be a by-election, and we have to write to that TD, whoever be elected. Or whatever be the story. If she's going to be there until September, we'll write to her, of course. But I don't know at the moment, it's up in the air. So 154 in 9 days, 20 hours and 7 minutes. It took us to write. Yeah, not a lot. That's great. What's my opinion which about it? I wouldn't be too fond of him now, but she look at he speaks well, and I suppose that's the way that's the compliment we give him. But yeah, that's a lot. The 154 in that. 154. Would be 155, but obviously, as I said, they were signed. So yeah, isn't that great? And then we have the Shannon, another 59, sorry, the way too. So yeah, there's all the members of Dáil Éireann. Well, apart from Calvin Bond, so we're missing 6. We're missing 6 altogether. That's how we're missing. The reason why, because Calvin and Mon, we don't have to write them, because that obviously we're here at the moment. They know about Calvin Day. We don't need to tell them. In other words, they'll be like, what the fuck are you writing to me for? We already know about it. We hear you every day talking about it. And then, obviously we don't know what's happening in Clare. So obviously we keep that on the wraps. And for the moment I would talk about it, I would see about it. Yes, that's what I mean. I have the envelopes, I have the snaps too. Isn't that great? Yes, I understand. But there'll be more, we had to get more probably envelopes, because as I said, I only have 150. 50. Start to cover the Dáil, and then we need more for the Shannon. So yeah. Don't want to mess them up too much now. So yeah, there's all of them. The box and the voted. So we have to get another box for the Shannon. And obviously 4 dignitaries doing all that. So 20 hours. So probably more likely be 40 hours for the Shannon, because there's still 59 to write for the Shannon. The TD was signed. The Sinn Féin TD was signed. So I don't know if anybody knows about the by-election, because I need a date for when the by-election will be. If the by-election's before September, then we're in the money. We can get that TD's name and we can write it whenever. Because there's only one TD to make 155. If she's going to stay there until September, then of course we write to her. But it's up in the air. I haven't got a final answer on it. I might have to write to Clare County Council to ask them what's the story. Because I need to know, to be totally honest. Do I have Coca-Cola? Do I have Coca-Cola? What do you mean? I know I don't drink Coke. I never drank Coke. Sorry, I missed your comment there. So, well, yeah, we'll go and get the tea now in a sec. I'm just relaxing a bit after writing that. My dad voted for the Shannon yesterday. Oh yeah, the Shannon election's on to the end of March. Yes, so we have to keep that under wraps too. So we have to wait until the end of March to find out who wins. Yeah. So yeah, if anybody knows about, if anybody sees how to put the Clare, whoever's going to replace him in the Clare election, please let me know. If anybody is from Clare or anybody knows anybody, please do. But yeah, it's with the wait and see. We know majority it's only a by-election in the Shannon. We know that, and you have the opportunity now to vote for the Shannon at the end of March. So we won't know, but we know when that. So obviously, sometime in April it will be announced. Hello, Sean K. How are you doing? Shawnee K. I hope you're keeping well. Hello, Adrian. Nearly all the leaders in the door, apart from Martin, went to top 3 pay schools in Dublin, all the socialists. Well, yeah, majority of TDs do go to private schools. As far as I'm aware, I could be wrong. But yeah, apart from me whole Martin. But yeah, there's nothing wrong if people have the money and they want to send their kids to a private school, more power to them. But I suppose it doesn't look well if you're a public representative. You're like, oh, we need all this for education, free education, all this, and not a load of bollocks to be totally on the education system. It's just a money racket to be totally honest. That's all it is. And Norma Foley, the head of the money racket. We always knew she was a drug lord. We always knew she was up to something. I tell you, Norma Foley's a danger. But yeah, I hope you're keeping well. Sorry, I went on a tangent. But yeah, good to see you out. So we'll switch sets. Yeah. Move up. falling. Oh, for Captain. Meanwhile, having a few Pringles there. So we have our tea bag in. BGS's. We have a bit of milk. With the barcode, yes, just barcode. See, it's a secret agent. People told me to take a while because I had. Oh, geez, I don't know what I said to that. But yeah. That's the Shannon, isn't it? Yeah, that's the Shannon's name. So I'm just going through the letters here now. Because again, it takes a lot of organisation. So that's one sheet done. So there's going to be like this for the Shannon too. So that's going to be second one of these for the Shannon. So for the moment in time, that's that plan done. So that's stage one done. Is this weight? This alone, winding it up and all that, took me a good 2 hours to wind that all up. So you could add it, so it's probably nearly God knows how long. Anyway, tea maker, isn't that nice? Everybody's delighted. The more delighted to see the tea maker than anything else. Let's see. So yeah, we put on the kettles. But I'm only having one cup now, I'm not having 100. Yeah, that's fine, so it's a bit wet. Is that about which what? Oh no, I'm assuming saying so. I was in Clare yesterday shooting. Okay, Tony. You were in Clare, that's very fascinating. Yeah. What's happening outside? Oh. There's no by-election. She's independent now. Is she? I need to confirm. Is there any way if you can send me a link or something or something? Is there any? Does anybody? Can anybody else confirm that? Just so I know. I not that I don't trust you or anything. I just need to know. Because if so, then we better do that now. Because it won't take. It only take about 5 minutes to write it. It'll just be an extra few minutes added on to the time. But yeah, I just need to know because you were supposed to be 155. So yeah, I just need to confirm that. If people can confirm that, would be nice too. I just have to make this tea also. So if people can confirm that, if you can do me that favor, it would be appreciated. Because I do need to know, especially because we went over this effort and because that's why I left Claire to last because I didn't know what to say. But I'm assuming she probably would be independent to be totally honest. But I just need 100% conformant. In other words, if that makes any sense. Let's build a bit of well, you do. But yeah, if people have the chance to, because I looked up articles and I couldn't find out. It wouldn't say what she's going to do. But I thought it said that she was signed or seat, and if she was signed or seat, then she left the doll. In other words, that's what I'm assuming. That's what I took from one of the articles. That she was signed or seat. Because the media phrase it in different ways. I probably should get in touch with Clare County Cats, but it's the weekend now, shit. Yeah, but fuck knows when you get response from them fuckers. That'd be great. Now it'd be very nice to the county councils. But yeah, if you got the tea bag, no, I didn't. What's happening on Carpenter? Too much, Stephen. Far too much. It's not even funny how much is happening on Carpenter. Not even funny. It's not even funny. We're doing that big quiz that's going to literally drive me mad after we write to the Shannon, because we have to actually set it up, and it's going to actually drive me to Monaghan. So I'm going to be a Monaghan YouTuber. So isn't that great? We'd be all delighted in Monaghan. We'd be all living in Monaghan. How about that? We'd be all watching from County Monaghan. There'd be no such thing as County Cavan in Ireland. But where is County Cavan? Hello. Toshi Kumar. August. Kahoot. Yes, indeed. Indeed. I done a whole video explaining everything on Project Breathing. It's called Project Breathing. It's better, probably, because I explained it all in better detail there. A quiz, yeah, indeed. But it's not until September. We're sorting it out at the moment. We're working out the fine point, if that makes any sense. We're thinking about 47 questions. And obviously we'll have prizes, as I said before. But watch that video, it explains it better. It explains it better than I explain it now. I done that more justice that time I spoke about it than now. It might be a bit changed. We might have to change it throughout it, but we'll see. I can't confirm. About the election. I don't know. We'll look it up now. So we're sitting here. And we'll find out. But if people can help me out now, it would be appreciated. Because it's just to get it done. Because I don't want to have to wait. It'd be easy just to get it done. Is an Irish independent? Let me see. I'm looking through the articles here just to see. Oh, right. So a news talk here, just wait. In news talk here, it says she confirms her plans to contest the next election as an independent TD. So gathering that, she confirms her plan to contest the next election. So she's not, so going by that, contest. She's resigned from Dail altogether. Going by that. Contest. I'm trying to read in between the lines. She confirms her plan to contest the next election as an independent TD. But that means she's still there. That's the thing. Contest is the. But does that mean she's keeping her seat into the next election, or is she completely resigned? That's what I need to find out. Like, I don't really. If she's still there, she's still there. But I want to know. Like, geez, I've never seen such a thing. And I wanted to know where TD was. And is she there or is she not there? What's the story here? That fucking went through my ear. She'll keep it. But yeah, how does it say? But again, I don't know. Maybe it's just the phrasing of it. She confirms her plan to contest the next election as an independent. But if she was signed from the party. She was signed her seat. I fucking don't know. Never seen such a thing. But why the fuck did she choose now of all time to resign? Well, I don't blame her. Like, she was suffering abuse and Sinn Féin. No, it seems like she left. My God, the motherfucking wine. I'm sorry, everyone. I just need to know. She just left. Yeah, it's hard to know. It's difficult. It's hard to know. I don't fucking know at all. Little Wexford hat. Where's the Wexford hat? I don't know. I don't know what to say. I'll probably find out now. I'll see if I find out now. I see now. Look at the Twitter one. I see. Right. I don't know, but it doesn't exist. Fucking country. Doesn't exist. Hmm. Uh, Henry Sheriff. I don't know what happened. Sorry, I'm getting all very worked up over this now at the moment. For Barry Hayes, I didn't even know that. I have to look into this more. I don't know where he. I'm not ringing him at this time of night. So yeah, I assume like you get the time ago. I'm assuming I'm making the decision now because I kept standing on it longer. Make the decision. It's only going to take us a minute. To white to, and if worst comes to worst, we can not white. Make that decision. So we have one more to white. That white. Let's go. Let's go. Where's my phone? I need my phone for the commentary. The commentary. Well, so it's going to be a few extra minutes. You get it. Oh, yeah, I have the full attention. Well, thank you everybody for your help. There. I should have probably done that. The fucking kids. Deputy. Well, give me a second, everyone. Wait more. Yeah, we have. I make the decision to just wait. And if she was signed, she was signed. And if I find out any more, we have it here on him. Just make that decision. Because people are saying she's still she's going to be independent. So we just have it anyway. So we'll look at we'll find out more in the time to come. We wait and we get it done with. If we don't need it, we don't need it. So look at it. It's not going to make much difference. So 155. We take for the moment 155. So that's the exact number I wanted. Members of the lower house of parliament. Uh, how was I to come in? Yeah, I agree. Will be much what? Matches now in Cavan. Yeah, there would be some matches probably going on somewhere in the county somewhere. Couldn't tell you about who was playing. Stop the timer. The extra 5 minutes added on. So 7 plus 5. What's that? I can't remember. 12 minutes. So 20 hours, 12 minutes. 12 minutes. Didn't make much of a difference. 5 minutes in the difference. Very good, GG's. Officially done now. 155 members of the Oactus. Right. Yeah. So an extra letter. That's that. That's all she wrote. Oh. So Shannon now and we start soon. What's happening now though? Oh, you're just talking among yourselves, okay. That's okay. You're on your way home, Tony. Good job. Jesus. Walking on Saturday. You finished now, no? Jesus, you must have been going at a bit of a distance anyway. You're coming home here this time? You're 11. I don't know about that now, but we wait and see. How did that well? They're trying to get refugees in. Yeah, but I don't understand. Yeah, I doubt it too, but you never know. Things are weird, but anyway, we'll see what happens. There was a lot of fog. It was ground fog last night, but I don't know about tonight. It was ground mist. You know, they wouldn't call it fog. Ground mist. Yeah, fog. Is there fog? Probably where you are. I don't see fog here now. But yeah, if you're coming home from work, are you on public transport, Tony? I don't see you using your phone while driving. I want milk, Jesus. Well, you know, we have a bit of milk here, but you're not getting it, lad. Hello, get the cross. How are you doing? Sorry, just bear with me a second. Sorry, I'm just relaxing now because it was very stressful. A few hours. But, literally one best. Yeah, I just go close to me there. I know my face is terrifying. Russia's always going for the US and Ukraine. It's just in the way. I suppose, yeah, but I don't think they will because the US, you know, it's not a country to be messing with, let's put it that way, in industrial terms. Because they can, you know, they cannot produce Russia on anything really. Apart from, obviously, it takes only one nuke to cause utter destruction. But yeah, if they're talking about ground war, but I don't think any side will risk it, that's the thing. Because they just destroy both sides and they won't, nobody win, you know. Hello, Mark, how are you doing? Jesus, you forgetting? You think I forgot who you are, Mark? I'm not that old yet. I might have hundreds of things in mind. To go to Ireland for safety. Well, yeah, well, Ireland doesn't. Well, there's some fuckers in the media that are being cunts, but it's safe enough for the moment now. What is this now? Like perfect example. Loads of people are saying we should join NATO. We used the T machine. We got done all the TDs. Got 155. Nearly 40. Yeah, 49% of people. This poll here, 49% of people think that Ireland should remain neutral, still remain neutral. 27% take Ireland to join the United, no, not the United Nations, NATO. Also, yeah, like that's crazy. Like you shouldn't join NATO. Why would you join NATO to send hundreds of young lads to die? But yeah, they wouldn't be the people that go. That's the thing. The people who are saying to join NATO, they wouldn't go out to war. That us will be on the border. What did the Irish do with Ukraine? The same thing. Well, yeah, but the kind of you that was in the 90s. But yeah, you know the CIA had loads of things to do with that, and that's one said, trying to assassinate Castro. Yeah, but you said you were coming home from work, so Jesus, where are you, Tony? You must be making bonfire in the car. Um, yeah, like the media going full on to saying Ireland should join NATO. Like, what benefit would that be to anybody? Like, Ireland has nothing to offer militarily or anything. So, you know, it's just going to be pain and suffering if there's a war. And should look at why would we get involved? That's the question. Deji, who's Deji? Oh, do you mean Kay's eyes brother? Using your phone while driving. I hope not, Tony. It's Aaron Hawken here still. Because he's commented on my videos. I think he might think that we're not live now. He was here earlier on. I think he might be confused that. Where's my comments? I didn't even know what happened. It's probably this YouTube was just. But anyway. Yeah, but just don't be one of those. It's Alan Hawken here because he keeps asking me questions and comments of my last live stream. You can ask him here on if you are here. There's nothing to be afraid of asking questions here. It's better if I respond because he asked about 100 here. And it take me forever to write them out. So if you're here, you can ask them. You can ask me individually, and I respond to it. Don't be afraid if you are afraid to. Respond. I just like them all. Yeah, because he's asking 100 questions in my last live stream comments, and I can't respond to them all. It's like quite literally nearly 100 here. Um. Um. Try and reply to some. I literally can't reply to them all. We have. He asked do we write Leo? Can we one we have? Oh, beforehand. Banshee. I do actually believe in that. I actually do think there's banshees. Such things, banshees. I know that sounds weird, but yeah. Helpful review. Anything in Howden review? No, not in Howden review. Good. Yeah, but he's probably, I don't know where he could be. I'm not working him at this time, Tony. He's probably busy doing things, and it's a Saturday night. You can't be annoying people on Saturday night. Being paid, and I can't be time off. People need time off now. What's this boy? Oh, geez. Visa and MasterCard announced suspension of all network services in Russia. I'm married to Banshee. Sorry to laugh at, but I don't know how he seemed to you all last night. I wasn't really paying much attention to video lenses. Yeah, all Visa cards now looks like all debit cards too. We no longer walk outside the country. Any visas issued by any people that's from Russia can't use the Visa card basically outside of Russia. And there were no. I think the saying too. It won't walk in Russia too. Yeah, but that's the only way to get to the lead. Though the people have to stand up. The own people need to stand up and take down Putin from inside. That's the only way to do it. Because the people have the power. The people of Russia have the power to do what they. Yeah, but the people have the power. It's up to the people. You seen what happened when the Bolsheviks took over in Russia. It's up to people to take up arms in Russia and fight Putin's army. So that's the only way to get to them. That's the only way to get it. Is to hurt the people, hurt the economy. Which is an unfortunate thing to do. Like, I wish it didn't have to come to that. But yeah, it's the only way, to be totally honest. But it's for the best of humanity, to be totally honest. You do it. Because they can't fund the war effort. The longer the war goes on in Ukraine, the more in debt they're going to be. So yeah. I meant to do a breakfast stream. What day is tomorrow? Sunday. We'll see. I never really get any time. To be totally honest. I do it in the mornings. And usually I'm up late, too. Oh, there has been people that has subscribed to me over the last few days. I actually didn't see that. I actually never know. It actually doesn't pop up in my notifications anymore. Yeah, I have to do a video then. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't actually do that. I'm married to someone in dementia. Okay. Okay, it's actually lucky I looked at that. I didn't actually know. December the 17th, 2021. Yeah, there's people that subscribed to me in December. I'm only seeing them now. Yeah, I have to do that later on too. Yeah, I know only the people that have the public notifications are. But it used to pop up on my phone, like this person is subscribed to. But it doesn't do that now. But yeah, there's people I missed. Yeah, so I have to give them a shout out. I used to do that. I kind of slagged doing that. For a while. I do that later on because I have to announce that we're out on the TDs and we're moving on to the Sentinels. Hello, Thomas Netford. How are you doing? The only time that a politician is telling the truth and that he is calling another politician a liar, but they never talk any sense anyway, politicians. The only thing they talk, everything they say is all lies and false promises and, you know. I'm not going to ring him, Tony. He's probably busy. He has a life, you know. He has things to be doing, you know. I can't be ringing him. Microsoft has announced that it's suspended new sales of products and the servers in Russia. Okay, Microsoft is not selling in Russia anymore. So yeah, that's going to hurt the Russian economy too. Probably Amazon will come now and give them the final blow. Because again, let's be honest, no matter how strong your economy is, it's not going to last too much longer. There's far too many sanctions. Look, no country could last that many sanctions. Like, definitely they wouldn't be afford. They're not going to be able to afford to even put tanks into Ukraine now, or anything, because the war costs money now. It costs money to pay soldiers, and it costs money to buy oil to fuel the tanks and weapons to get ammunition, bullets. It all costs money. Yeah, it's hurting it at the set now. There's only so much they can do with the money they have now. Oh my god, what's happened? The comments just a bit. But it's good to see you, Thomas. I hope you're keeping well in New Zealand. I know it's probably pretty late up when it's morning in New Zealand. Probably is morning. Never any good with time systems. But yeah. I don't know if the West is wrong, kind of President Putin is wrong, to be totally honest. You could argue that the wrong putting it on only civilians in Russia. You could argue that point, but Russia basically started, to be totally honest. Um, so that's the way I see it. Maybe other people see it different, but that's me. No, I can't see how it's all orchestrated totally, to be totally honest. Yeah, I don't watch OT news, but I can't see how it's because I'm listening to people that are fleeing and running away from the Russian army, and they're saying about the sons going to fight, and they're only 18 and they're going to fight, so I can't imagine they would tell lies. Mothers would tell lies that their son's actually going to die and crying, and on their knees literally crying, saying my son's actually going to die. So voted for war. Yeah, but I can't imagine. Like I'm not watching OT news, but I'm seeing people fleeing to Poland, mothers and fathers, and saying, elderly men, and saying that the grandsons, going to fight, and they're only 17, they're only 18, and they're going to die and lose their life. I seen girlfriends saying goodbye to husbands. They couldn't orchestrate it at that level. Let's be honest. Up the economies. Yeah, well, war is a good business too. Let's be honest. War is a good business. Game, etc. It is a good business. And you've seen the way in World War I, the United States made a fuck ton of money from selling weapons basically to other countries, and providing weapons, particularly to the United Kingdom. War gives a lot of money to other countries, especially industry. There's a big war, particularly in America. There's a big war industry in the background. I done the video for you, game, etc. too. Sorry, I'm only after that. I done the video for you. I hope it does you justice on what you wanted me to say. Don't think I forgot. Um, Tony was saying there was 4,000 minks. That's a lot. That's what Tony was saying. Um, Passing away. Yeah, like they can't go with COVID anymore. Like COVID's disappeared all of a sudden. Very funny that, but the cat question it. I don't understand sanctions. So basically, sanctions are to cripple away the economies and to limit what other countries can do. Like take for example, all the sanctions they're putting on can't Russia can't trade, Russia can't dock in in ports. Russia can't do basically anything. That's how serious the sanctions are. Um, Cut the price of oil and inflation is over. Yeah, well, it's going to give the United States a lot more money, and obviously other countries that have oil. Because people will be buying from Russia, and maybe that's a good thing. But because we're relying too much on other countries like China too for different things. I'm watching the few minutes. Yeah, I hope it does adjust. But Tony that's here at the moment, he was saying to me, and I don't know, I found a comment on Facebook about it. There was a fisherman saying about loads of minks, but he didn't say anything more than that. And I didn't see any articles. I looked up a while ago, but there was no articles. But yeah, Tony basically said this. He was talking to a boss. Now Tony's here at the moment. He can tell you. But he basically said to me there's 4,000 um, minks supposed to be around that loan there and in Africa. But yeah, but nobody. This is the thing. Not many countries are buying oil now. They're kind of not buying it. I don't know whether they'll be doing it because I think all these things are far too much for any economy to manage. Let's be honest, especially when there's a war going on too, because it costs money too. More. It depends on the country. Like the United States make it a huge amount from war. Um, but Russia won't because they're getting kicked everywhere. Like they lost all the football um things and everything. They can't have those. They can't get income from that or anything. Yeah, but Tony, yeah, tell Game and Cetera about what you were saying to me earlier on about somebody saying 4,000. Did I pin the comment that time I was looking? Because I pinned it on the video. But yeah, that's the man who was asking me Game and Cetera, Tony. He's the man who wanted to know about the minks. Um, like where's the thing you look? Well, the world is all. I don't think they needed to, because the world's already in chaos. It can drive itself into chaos. Like let's be honest. Um, yeah, but um, Yeah, government tax. Like if you pay €100 for fuel, 40 something, or it's a 57 goes to the government, goes to the tax man. Isn't that great? What they great? Yeah, I pinned the comment. If you gave myself just through here, I pinned the comment. So you can see it. I do watch OT, yeah, but that's what I'm saying to you, Tony. I'm going by first-hand accounts. I know people are saying here it's a fake war and nobody's shooting each other or things like that. But it is true, because how did them women and children be fleeing and crying and things for fakeness now? Maybe some instances might be fake, but how did the women be crying about their sons going to war and nearly devastated that they'll never see their son again? It's views of that. You know, how did they leave their lives behind? How did they do that? Petrol only costs 50. I wouldn't know, but I say if Eamon Ryan gets his way, it won't be much longer. Don't be gullible. Don't be gullible. I'm not being gullible. Jesus, being gullible, Tony. Yeah, I never watch OT. I never watch OT. It's gas expensive in the US. Yeah, the US seems to be bad with inflation more or less than in the country. But yeah, like quite literally, Tony, you're not even saying about your man that you were talking to, your friend, with the 4,000 minks, he was saying. And everything else, you're talking about everything else. When I want you to say that, you're not going to say it. Because the man who wanted it. Yeah, there we are, finally. 4 to 5,000, yeah, so around that, we say 4,000, we'll go with that, we'll go with 4,000. Because it's probably how to count, it wouldn't be easy to count them all now, if we don't answer. Yeah, OT's book, they're looking for more money from the government. And they want the TV license to go up. Isn't it great? So we're going to half 11 and we'll call it quits then. I don't want to be keeping everybody up at this time. Monkeys, no, minks, not monkeys. So yeah, 155 letters. So yeah, I'd probably take note on at loans. Did I say awfully? I said, well, what did I say? What did I say when I said awfully? I said awfully. No, awfully. What at loan? Yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm so confused. Too much on my mind. Too much on my mind. I'm taking the whole mind to the channel. So excuse me. Big money in mix for. Yeah, well, you'll be making a fair buck, I say, if you're killing more than there. But I'd say you would definitely get in trouble for killing animals like that. And to go back to my. Excuse me, sorry, my apologies. I take the names of the people who recently subscribed. Oh, do you love making programs showing backwards out and it was past how great we are now? Well, you know, it's not. Well, it was probably more. Things were more simpler. Let's put it that way. Things were more simple years ago. Nowadays, it's just I don't know what to say about it. To be totally honest with you, I'm not going to lie to you, but yeah, OT's more or less saying, look at these peasants back then. They didn't have a clue of anything. Oh, look at how modern we are now. Hundreds of children homeless in this country. Look at how great we are. And everybody in the country is like, you're talking bullshit, OT. And look at the housing crisis more or less saying, oh, look at how great. They didn't even have houses years ago. And, no, but they were more. I suppose people were more happier, even though they had nothing. They were more happier. They were grateful for what they had, I suppose. And they had a bit more care for things. Why are back? Well, there's supposed to be. Was it the wet squirrel? They're saying to me. Somebody said to me, "There's not a lack of wet squirrels, or something to do with squirrels." Squirrels are. It was either the red squirrel. I can't remember what grey squirrel was it. I can't remember. Yes, doing the red squirrel. Yeah, I've seen a few red squirrels now. A good long time ago. Seen a lot of grey squirrels too. Yeah, so that's what. Yeah, I was thinking somebody said that to me one day. But that's all over the country. Like you couldn't get that under control now. It seems like it's gone too far. It's up to nature to take its call, I suppose. Because whatever with the minks, that could be controlled. That can probably can it possibly can. But we see what happens as well. Um, I don't know if they're aware of that. The local towers. I'm sure. I'm assuming they are. But I didn't hear anything from up like the Shannon pot is in Cavan and it goes all the way down to Clare. But I didn't hear anything from this. I'm in this local town. This is Cavan Plateau, but that's in the Cavan Plateau anyway, so I haven't heard anything. Yeah, I'm not the biggest. I wouldn't know too much. Again, I haven't done a course on an animals in the county council or anything. Uh, Even though I am a dog one, we'll pick up dog shit because that you could call it. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6. That should be it. And just make sure. So it's probably it's the last 90 days. Yeah, hardly that there was any more than that. There's barely any in Connacht. But there's a good few. I seen a good few weather ones about last August. I say. Seen. So that's the show. Yeah, I do that. So I do the cabin video and then I do this. So I'll be up a bit late doing this now. 2 subs. Don't go. I'm going at 11:30 because I have videos to put up. And I have to explain what we're doing. I had 2 minks in my backyard and 3 years ago back. Get it, but I drowned it. Okay. But yeah, we'll go 11:30. There's nothing else we can do basically. Because probably tomorrow, we see when we get started with the channel, we have to get a template. What we did for the doll, just to say, we made up a template of about 4 or 5 letters. And we were like, we went through it. We all were differently put, if that makes any sense. With different things. And we chose it, which one was the best. And obviously the one we thought was the best, we went with. So yeah, this all takes time too. So that'll take good probably 4 or 5 hours to decide which ones we go with. Because we will probably come up with 4 or 5 options. So yeah. Because the ones for the senators will have to be different than the TDs. We tried maybe and shorten it a small bit to make it quicker. Because it's only 59, but yeah. But yeah, and then obviously we're walking while leaders ones too. And the Kahoot is started. It started. We're making very little progress, but it started. At least we can say that. It's not going that fast, but we're doing bits. We'll get there. We get there. And to be totally honest, and I hate to say this, I hate to be negative on that, especially because I went, it's 20 hours done, with it. And it'd be nice to get a response, because again, I'm not doing it for the goodness of my head, It'd be nice just to come on a video on a live stream and be like, look at all of them responded, isn't that great, you're happy. And we can read through them and we see what they said. It'd be nice, it'd be interesting to see, so we won't vote them in the next election if they didn't say something nice. But yeah, I to be totally honest with you, I say maybe taught at most out of 155. And then obviously we had the right to the Shannon, which was 200 something, whatever about the senators. I know for a fact Norma Foley definitely won't respond. Probably Mary Butler too, because they know who I am. Mary Butler doesn't like me. Paul Keogh doesn't like me, I say. Kind of 50-50 me, Martin or Leo will respond. Some of them will, Paddy Tobin will respond, because Paddy Tobin knows who I am, and I'm sure he definitely will if he gets the letter. Some of them will. I do think the 2 Healy ways will, too. You see how many responses, but hopefully it'll be a good view, because again, it is a lot of, I didn't, that's why I went to the effort, like I could have copied and pasted and we were like, here you go, there's an email, even though they probably wouldn't respond to it, because again, this is the reason why, because they're more likely to respond to something that's written, and they have to kind of acknowledge in some way that you're with to their office. So yeah, and especially that I'm spending money on posting this. Like again, the government TDs can send out letters and letters and letters, and they don't have to pay any cent, because you and I are paying for it. My taxes are paying for it. What I'm paying on the stamps are paying for that letters to be sent to me. I hope Matty McGrath will. I hope I said I left an extra message for Matty too, in the back. Again, that's not until September. Again, we're getting this in advance done because we don't know the date of Carpenter. I could send them off now, but it's too early. But again, we have to get them done now to have so we be prepared for when it comes. Because there's no point starting 2 weeks before Carpenter. We'll never get them done. Because again, it's 200 letters. Like, again, that's a lot. We'll have 155 done, so we're not too far, 100 miles away. But we have the door to the lower house of the Oireachtas. Then we have the Senate, and then obviously we have the President to write to. We have to write to foreign dignitaries, we write to some embassies. Yes, make more tea, Tony will count. But yeah, I don't know, I can't remember was I ever talked to Matty, probably was at one stage. But definitely probably Mary Butler will respond. I highly doubt no more probably would entertain us in giving us those spots. Most likely maybe Marilyn McDonald might respond. Because Marilyn McDonald, she posted up on her Twitter account on Cavan Day in 2020, wishing us a happy Cavan Day. And she replied to one of my tweets about it. That's wishing us all a happy Cavan Day. So that was very interesting. Well, I would know Marilyn McDonald. And yes, so most likely maybe. So it'll be interesting to see. So maybe she might have Russian for TDs to respond. But yeah. So yeah, I don't know who else would respond. Carol Nolan might respond, I don't know. I wrote a bit for next fella. I was talking to Carol one stage of my life, yeah. So I'm just kind of going with who do I know? Who do I ever was talking to before? Because the TDs that don't actually know me, probably won't give a shit. You know the answer. Like, let's be fair, we see when that, but we'll come to that point when it comes to. But yeah, it is interesting too, trying to win you back, yeah, indeed. No, but it was nice of her. I didn't. She went out of her way to wish us a happy Cavan Day, which was very nice of her. Yeah, so that was nice of her. So I was happy enough. with that. But yeah. Who else do I know in the doll? That I don't know. I don't know. Like, literally don't. I know I spoke to them once or twice before. Let's put it that way. I know Owen O'Brien, the Houseman, the Sinn Féin spokesman for housing. I know him. Well, when I say I know him, I met him twice. I don't know. The Minister for Housing, he would know who I am, but he wouldn't know what I look like or anything. He would know who I am, as well. Darryl O'Brien, I'm sure he knows who I am. And he doesn't know what I look like or who I am, but he knows my name, so. Because I was asked to go and meet him. But I didn't want to go near him. I didn't want a bit of him. So yeah. Well, the Minister for the Development over the Teddy Towns and the Minister for Social Protection, so he's the TD down, the local TD down here. Yes. Government. No, we're not still blue. There's nothing else to do, Tony. There's nothing else. And if we start the Shannon tomorrow, then it's literally going to be total. We need total. We need total patience, and especially we need to get these videos out. So, so we'll wait another few minutes. We'll go probably to 11:40, but I'm not going to push it past that because it probably will take about good. It'll probably be a good nearly 15 minutes. I have to explain about what we're doing, what we have done so far on Cavan Day, and sleep stream. No, we're not going to do that. What's this? Well, your asking bit went up. Okay. 15 minutes, and I say this shout out, the shout out's going to take about 5 minutes, so that's probably 20 minutes in total. And then I just chill for what I do. You can tell. Yeah, he has his own life, Tony. I can't be annoying him at this time of night. Like, he's being paid, but I'm not going to annoy him at this time for anything. They have their hours. I'm not going to annoy him at this time. If he comes in, he comes in. If he doesn't, he doesn't. Like, if he comes into the comments, then we can chat them maybe. If that's okay. I don't even know. Like, why do you keep bringing her up? Like, you said she's some kind of photographer or something like that. You said. I think you said a philosopher or something like that. You said. But yeah, don't be talking about other people behind their back. That's something. That's something I say. But yeah. Yeah, I don't know what relevance it is, but I was the big win in South in 2002 circus. Yeah, there's loads of, I don't know if there's a circus, like the wheel in Bundoran. Why am I gay? Oh no. I don't know what you mean, so yeah, okay. No, but you said something different yesterday. It's definitely not a novel writer. Definitely not a novel writer, I know you said. And I definitely remember you said something else, so you can't change the narrative all of a sudden. Oh, the tallest, you mean the tallest building in the road in United Arab Emirates. Yeah, it's something like that. Must be. Yeah, so it's that big tall skyscraper. But he's talking about some person in it. It's some person, it's not a building, it's an individual, some kind of fucking yoke. Some kind of person, some kind of yoke. It's not nice. Have I ever been to Dubai? Do I look like I've been to Dubai? No, I wouldn't be bothered. Why would I be going out there? Your Lamborghini. Does it look like I have a Lamborghini? Yeah, indeed. Yeah. Kill Cormac. Kill Cormac. Everything's obvious with kill. Very friendly now, and kill us. Show us your wife. Does it look like I have a wife? How about you show us your wife? Have that. And then we can talk business. Because usually the people that shout the loudest don't put the talking. Usually don't put the action in. His name is ironic, indeed. Barry, here's what. What did you say? Barry, here's what. Yeah, but as I said, show us your wife and we talk business then. It's usually the people who shout the loudest don't back up the words. You know, that's what I'm just saying. Bundoran's 91st holiday, geez, seven what? 7 cars plus suitcases 5. Jesus, it seems like it was a big road trip. What's the name? What? But yeah, there's a lot of names now to kill. Yeah, but that's what I'm asking you. So that's not what I'm asking you. I'm asking you about your wife. There's a difference between different things. Cheer for the Green Mountain shows. We talk business. Big dodgy things to say. Adrian, we talk. Yeah, a bit actually. You come to think of it, actually is. But yeah, say nothing until you hear more about that film. What's the UFO guy? I don't even know who she is. That's a bit totally honest. He's saying that she's all sorts of things. Yeah, I wouldn't listen. I'd be totally. I wouldn't really acknowledge him to be totally honest. At this stage. Does it look like I have a wife? I'm fucking busy doing other things. Yeah, very little to be at, to be totally honest, at this time of night. I don't know, you must be obsessed with this woman. She must have rejected you or something like that. Jeez, you seem like you're determined to just bring the issue forward. I don't know what you want me to do. Do you want me to go and make an executive order, ask President Biden to go and speak to this woman for you, or something like that. I actually don't even know what he knows. I don't actually think he knows what a woman is, but anyway. Onwards with the news. The FBI don't look into this. But yeah, as I keep saying to you, Tony, don't be talking about other people behind the back, please. When you take over the farm, what farm? Where do you see a farm? Yeah, but you seem to be more obsessed than any other person about anything. So yeah, that's not a good sign, totally answer. But yeah, would you mind not obsessing yourself about it and talk about something sensible? Talk about something sensible. Like, I don't mind you asking once or twice about it. Come on now, overdoing it now. Especially that I actually don't know if she's some random individual. Don't be bringing her into it, into the chat. Don't be using her name in the notes. Unless if she's here to defend herself, then maybe you can use it. Maybe if you want to defend. But yeah, you can have an argument with all you want. Towards a mansion. It looks like a mansion. But again, show us something that belongs to you. Maybe that would be a question. Then we talk business. How about that? Because again, as I always say, people who shout the loudest usually don't do the talk. But yeah, that's your own call, really. I don't want any more to hear about it, to be totally honest. Like, if you don't want to talk sense, then, talk somewhere else, I suppose. Because this comes to some point, I don't mind you asking once or twice or 3 times the most. But come on now, when I say I don't know the person, what do you want me to what do you want me to say, in other words? Like, you're bringing the issue on to me and I don't have a clue what you're talking about. So, obviously, if that was me, I'd be like, he doesn't have a clue, so, But yeah, so you seem persistent, but to bring it on to me. I don't know why you want to bring it on to me and tell me about it. Especially what they want me to do about it. If you want me to do something about it, then I do something about it. Road footage of what? But anyway, we're going in a few minutes. Ooh, sorry, we were going in 7 to 8 minutes, or 9 minutes. Sorry. So yeah, any questions? We'll get off this topic. No point in just talking about one thing on the stream. So yeah, ask me something else. No point in just talking about one person and bringing that person into the stream, and just there's more sensible things and more things present to be talking about. Well, like, you come in here and you talk about something, and then you're of like 3:30. Like, how about you stream into 3:30, and then we talk business? Because it seems like you're something else, yeah. Because there's no point. Something sensible. Obviously, I won't stream to 3:30. What would I be doing until 3:30? And then obviously, nobody will be here, and it's a Saturday night. People have better things to be doing than sitting here looking at me. I've explained it many times, many times. Explained it many times, and then we explain in the video later on. When I'm finished this, I have to do a video to explain what's the next steps and how we're doing it. But yeah, obviously you're not paying much attention to it, audience. You seem to be more obsessed with this one. I know. Obviously, but I don't really care about being the best streamer. No, I'm just doing my job, and that's the end of it. Like, there's no much point. It'd be different if I was doing something. Like, if I was writing letters, of course, it's there on later. But yeah, it's not much point in me sitting here looking at the camera. Like, usually like last time we were live at 3, there was barely anybody here. And I don't want to be keeping people up at that time of night. Like, what's the point keeping people up at that time of night? It'd be different if we were doing charity streams or something like that. It'd be different. I wouldn't have a problem with it. Mike's fan Martin. See, German general. I think he was a German general during the Second World War. Why would I be wanting to go near a German general? Battle it out for the King of Cavan. I should look at it. It doesn't need to be battle out. I am already the King of Cavan. Then nobody can beat me now. That's his job, Roy Keane. Yes, a quote from Roy Keane. And cheer, the green mountaineer. I will I be streaming to 3. No, I'm not going to stream. That's the end of it. That's the beginning and end of it. Because we can't be putting myself out. fighting Calvin anyway. What? But yeah, I have other things to. Like, I've got what I needed to get done, and it'd be different if I had something like, say, if I got something, sometimes I get a lift. Sometimes I take public transport. Public transport. No, it doesn't matter who agrees. I was told by the doctor to rest and not to be overdoing it. So it doesn't. I have to start, relaxing a lot more, not putting myself out and pushing myself too much. Like, I've already pushed myself far too much the last few days, and that's the beginning and end of it. To be totally honest, it can't really be pushed anymore. Like, beforehand, I used to push myself too much, and that's the situation we're at now. Instead of war, and then like, oh, so what? But yeah, I don't know what part of not bringing other people in. We moved on from that. Obviously, move on. That's what I said to you. What do you think about? I've told you many times, Tony, don't be talking to people behind their back, please. Like, I don't know how many times I've said to you. Like, come on now, I'm being fair. Autocorrect TDs. Well, I'm sure you meant TDs. But it's not about TDs, they're public figures. These are random individuals. These are only individuals. So it doesn't matter if TDs are public figures. You're entitled to speak about public figures as much as you want. It's your opinion. But when you're bringing an individual into it, an only citizen, you can't, belittle them, in other words. It doesn't matter. I'm sure you would agree. No bother, Mark. That's okay. We'll be soon going on in a minute or two, so. Because other people want to watch probably other things too. So I don't want to be on taking up people's time. Have any cattle? Well, does it look like I have cattle? I have a few videos to watch and I'll drink tea. Don't stress. Yeah, well, I have enough tea to write for tonight. I'm going to go to bed soon. It's going to be a long time tomorrow now. No, I'm not going to take sugar now. Tea's better without sugar. But yeah, technically I shouldn't be writing letters and things like that. That would probably lose if he take a fit if he knew I was writing letters and put myself under stress. But yeah. What he doesn't know won't kill him, I suppose. Yeah, that's totally fine. Nobody needs to be here full time at the local, and that's okay. No problem with that. And we'll go in 3 minutes time now. Watch a few YouTube videos and then hit the bed. Actually, I need to record these videos. We'll have that in a second. Record these videos and then watch 1 or 2 YouTube videos and then hit the bed. I'm not going to stay any later than that. I'm not going to stay up any later than that. So probably hope to go to bed around half 12 or so. Henry Schliff, I don't know who he is. But yeah, it's sad to hear that, but. I already said, Tony, my mind's made up now. I'm not staying late. You put your head first sometimes. Look, we'll probably be late tomorrow, waiting to the standards. We'll probably be live for 3 or 4 hours, maybe. Depending on how my hand feels. Because again, I've been waiting. Remember, I've been waiting for 9 days and I've waited over 115 letters. So, your hand would be very fucked after that. No, we're not pushing any more, Mark. We have a minute left, and that's the end of it. I can't be pushing myself anymore to any more limits. I have to just kind of go on my own terms. yeah, well, I'll be live, of course. Well, you can rewatch any of my old streams and things. But anyway, I'll be putting up videos in a few minutes' time, so we've plenty got that. And I don't know what benefit. Like, it's just me sitting here. I wouldn't mind if I was doing something interesting or something. Not really much benefit. It'd be different if I was writing letters. I'd be doing something at least. Me sitting here staring into the abyss is not gonna help things, and that makes no sense. I know that sounds very ignorant, but it's kind of the truth. What are we doing? And sitting here. But yeah, I think we called it there. There's nothing there. So yeah, I've done that for game, etc. I've that video up. So I do that. So first of all, I do the update on what we're doing on camp, and I do that. So that'll probably 15 to 16 minutes long. You have to explain all in every detail about it, what we did. And then the shadow will probably take about 4 minutes maybe possibly. I will explain a few things on that too. We probably have to do a channel update video. I think that might have to wait for a while. How many left? What do you mean? Mark. Like you mean TD, so for 155 we're waiting, so there's 214 we're waiting to. So 59, and then obviously world leaders, embassies, etc, etc, etc. So probably a lot. At the end of the day. This is the members of the WOC. If we get that out of the way, then we can. But we still probably count on for 20 hours. So for this channel, so most likely be 40 something hours. We'll try and see if we can get it done in under 40 hours. But it's going on to the 24 hours, so nearly a day at this in total. But yeah. So yeah, everyone, I leave it there. Thank you for joining. We have the doll done, which is good. I'm putting up a video now in about 20 minutes time, 15 minutes time. So yeah, thank you everyone. Appreciate it again. You're here, and I update you on more things. Hopefully we have the Kahoot and we'll be able to sort that out soon. Are you writing to councillors? No, because 900 councillors. We're not that crazy yet, Bitman. And that would cost an almighty amount of money. 900 councillors, 900 other staffs, posts. You write to all the county councillors, you would be in severe debt. And I told the answer, we wouldn't be able to afford it because it would cost us a lot to run the Kahoot. And we simply couldn't afford it, and we told the answer. That would be far too much to spend, especially because it's coming out of my back pocket, I suppose, and we need money to fund other things. We're doing other things in the background too. So yeah, thank you everyone. But yeah, I'll talk in detail about it more later on. So yeah, keep safe everybody. I'll talk to you tomorrow, and I will have them videos up soon. So do make sure you're listening to it. I explain in more detail about everything, what we're doing, and what plans next. What's the next step.